Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video at my channel, Law and Insurance. Today we're going to talk about the introduction about the maritime lawyers, and previously we have discussed about the offshore accident and injuries. Previously we have discussed about the Houston maritime lawyers and New Orleans maritime lawyers. Also, before starting the video, I will try to give you a disclaimer that everything discussed in this video, whatever the information and all of the pictures and all of the content that we are consuming in this video, it is totally information based and knowledge based. It is not meant to be taken for a legal advice. Okay, it is totally information based, different for knowledge based purposes, right? So don't take this as a legal advice. So we're going to discuss about the introduction about the maritime lawyers. So let's dive into the video, right? So because the frequently involve massive machinery, it's talking about the maritime, the offshore scenario of the industries. Because the frequently involve massive machinery and challenging conditions, maritime accidents are regrettably frequent and frequently unanticipated. Unexpected personal injury is a possibility for even cruise ship guests. State workers' compensation laws typically do not protect maritime workers. However, they are safeguarded by numerous federal statutes and regulations that guarantee them appropriate care and recompense in the regrettable event of a personal damage. Since federal law governs admiralty law cases, federal laws such as the Jones Act, the Longshore and Harbors Workers' Compensation Act, the Death on the High Seas Act, the Outer Continental Shelf Lands, the Defense Base Act, seaworthiness, the suits in the admiralty, and there are other various laws which we're going to discuss later. The majority of these federal statutes and laws are covered in the further detail on the Maritime Workers' Rights page. Now we're going to take into account a case study, or you could say example, of the Doyle Dennis LLP, which is a very good law firm agency for handling maritime injury cases. So, when discussing about the Houston Maritime Lawyers, Doyle Dennis is a very good law firm agency. You should go to their website, check their testimonials, and they have years of experience and they are very professional in their work, right? So you have got to check them out, okay? So the Doyle Dennis LLP are excellent in handling marine law matters. The team of attorneys there can assist you in determining the legal framework they may apply to your case, what obligations your employers may have to in the event of accident. With years of experience, we know that they know how to help the clients navigate the treacherous waters of a maritime accident claim and put their minds at rest in knowing that their lawyers would fight valiantly for them. Now, what are the proceedings that you should do after the accident has occurred? So, the maritime lawyers, they tell you that those who work in the maritime business are always at risk. Injuries may be accidental alone, or they may be consequence of the employers and your co-workers' acts or inaction. It is advisable to record the damage even if you believe it is minor, and get medical advice in case it does not heal or cause additional harm. You have the freedom to see any outside physician of your choice, even if your company assigns you one-to-one. So, whenever you have occurred any accident or injury, you you have to tell your lawyer about this. Your maritime lawyer, you have to tell everything about it. And firstly, you have to seek the medical attention. Now you can go to the doctor that the company has assigned for you, or you can go to your own personal doctor that does not do any harm. And you have to tell your lawyer everything about it. You have to tell everything, your maritime lawyer, you have to tell him about everything, right? You should make sure to notify your employer and an immediate supervisor about the incident and your personal injury as soon as it is documented. You ought to write a report on what transpired as soon as you can. You cannot depend upon your staff or your corporation to take care of this for you. Additionally, never sign a report that you did not write or approve. As quickly as you can, you should gather as much information as you can regarding the injury or accident. These could contain pictures of the equipment used and the location where the incident happened. Additionally, you ought to make an effort to get in touch with everyone who was present at the scene of the accident or who assisted with you with the personal injury. Resuming employment or accepting compensation should wait until you are well and certain that you have obtained the right medical attention. So, when you are dealing with the maritime lawyers, you have to tell them everything, right? Even if you don't anticipate any problem, you should still get a free consultation with an attorney or a maritime lawyer to make sure you're getting the best care possible. Learn how to submit a claim through a maritime lawyer and find out whether you have a case. If you sign compensation agreements or return to work too quickly without consulting a maritime lawyer, This should complicate matters later in the case. For individuals injured in the maritime accidents as well as their families, it can be a